Well, howdy, folks. It's finally here. The Gaslight District's pilot is out. The newest show from Glitch. It's finally here. I feel like it has been a long time since they announced this, since they showed any kind of a trailer for it or anything, any kind of a teaser. We kind of went a whole Glitch X exhibition live stream thing without any information from it, leading to the joke that I heard a lot of people say online. It's called the Gaslight District because they're gaslighting you into thinking it actually is going to come out. Except here it is. It's right here on my screen, the Gaslight District pilot. So I'm very excited to watch this. Glitch just straight up does not miss. They are essentially what I would consider right now to be the #1 voice in indie animation stuff right now. What is it? Knights of Guinevere that's coming out, the new Dana Terrace project. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for more episodes of Digital Circus. Murder Drones was great. Just Glitch is where it's at. And as far as Reactor YouTube stuff, I've never had any copyright issues with Glitch. They are very, very kind to us reactors and just seem to not very much care what we do. I really hope they subscribe to the theory that the more people that watch the stuff, the more people that are talking about it, the better it is in general for them. I mean, hell, back on my shelf back here, I don't know if you can actually see, but yeah, you can see a little bit of Pomni, like right there where I'm pointing. I straight up bought an officially licensed Pomni plush because, like Kane told us in one of the little videos between episodes, anything else you buy that's not officially licensed is a dirty, dirty bootleg. So I'm saying all this to say, Glitch, I have a lot of respect for Glitch. And while I have not watched the trailer for the Gaslight District, very, very excited to watch, as I very well should be. So I'm going to go ahead and scooch over. I'm going to keep this intro fairly short. The only thing I know about this series is that there is it's like undead folks doing sort of investigation kind of stuff, and that there is a character named Breadhead. That's essentially all I know about this one. I did not watch the trailer, like I said. I did not rewatch the little teaser that they gave over a year ago now at this point. So I'm fairly blind on this. It's just, hey, it came out on Glitch. It's going to be a banger, right? So if you're watching this over on YouTube, thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see when more of this stuff comes out. Go check out my other reactions to other Glitch shows. I have all of Murder Drones and everything so far of Digital Circus up there, as well as just any other stuff I react to. If you're interested in that, go check that out as well. So I'm doing this here live on Twitch as I'm streaming. Here it is. It should be. Let us get ready to watch the Gaslight District pilot. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, a little bit new of a Glitch intro. Nice. Let's crank this up just a little bit. I'm doing live audio mixing here. I gotta say, I like how this looks already. I like how just that one character standing there with her. Hold on.
Came to an end eons ago.
I'll expand on that thought later.
Humanity, twisted, bent, and misshapen by hubris,
Very misshapen.
have entered a golden age of never-ending life.
Okay. Real quick, what I was just going to say, and I can already see it in some of these characters as well, just the characters not being animated on the ones. Like typically with 3D animation, you see things move very fluidly, very smoothly, as you know, you get 24 frames of animation per second. But here, even with some of the, like this little guy right here in the corner, as he was kind of like turning around, it looked almost like a stop motion kind of thing. Like, not, like I said, not animated on the ones. There's a little bit of choppiness to the animation already that I'm noticing that I kind of enjoy. Like I said, a kind of a stop motion aspect to it, which is something I very much enjoy and appreciate. So I hope that sticks throughout the whole thing. But just something I really wanted to point out at the beginning that I'm very much enjoying stylistically. Yeah, with that walk cycle too.
The Rotlings, blissful in their lives of decadent indulgence,
Okay.
are haunted by a myth.
The beast whose blood flows black threatens our blessed world. Fear the prophecy. Fear the human, born of the angels.
That looked really smooth, though, the dropping down of the bill or whatever that was.
Welcome to the Gaslight District, abandoned by God.
Oh.
The denizens of this
Oh, there's Breadhead,
are left
the one character I know.
rot, fester, scab, and peel.
Yeah, I love how this looks.
Eternity
I don't want to say like a
until the prophesized human
not quite a Tim Burton, but like a James and the Giant Peach or like a Henry Selick kind of thing. I'm getting a lot of vibes of that, especially with the kind of creepy undead stuff going on there. I'm very, very much enjoying the vibe of this so far.
decides to show its face.
The human born of the angel's egg. Oh, that's some shit. Ugh. Oh, very much dead. It's a lot of stuff happening already. The smiling dead. Local crime. Thank you for all of this info that you're just flashing on the screen. Yo, what is this? The first Fast and the Furious movie where they're just ripping off some DVD players?
He's left in 3, 2, 1.
That's what I do when I count down for reactions. Nice. And once again, the kind of spinning out of the 18-wheelers back there. Very choppily animated, but complimentary, not derogatory. And I just need to pause to point out, like the little eyeball kind of rolling around in the scope before the shot. I'm loving all the little details in this. Like, this is just making me very, very happy. Even if I have no idea what's happening, even if it's going to take me 3 episodes to learn all the characters' names, I am very much enjoying all the little animation touches here. It's making me very happy. Okay. Mud.
Why are we hunting shit?
Like Primus. My name is Mud. Breadhead.
I'll give you 5 scarab to turn mud inside out.
Melancholy.
I'll give him 10.
Ken the Butcher. Okay.
Kill you, degenerates.
Butcher's gonna be easy with the kind of cleaver through the head. Jack the Rat.
Check this out.
She seems too happy to be named Melancholy, to be honest.
Nothing but good. But your sister. Get back in here, you little brat.
This reminds me of, oh god, what is it? What was that? It was a show on Nickelodeon that had kind of like gross weird. It's not Kablam that I'm thinking of. It's some other thing. Oh, what was it? All right, hold on a second. I'm going to type a quote. What were you from, Boney? I'm Wienerville. That's what I'm thinking of. The kind of really gross, not All Real Monsters. No, I'm thinking of Wienerville, which was it was like a mix of live action and animation stuff. It felt more like a variety show kind of thing. But they had a lot of animated characters that popped up in there. And I'm kind of getting a similar vibe to this in that. Also, some of the one-offs from Kablam, like I mentioned, just some of the really, especially with this guy right here, the kind of really large eyes that you get, kind of similar animation style to some of the characters we would see in some of the segments on Kablam. So I'm definitely getting like an old school Nickelodeon vibe from kind of some of these things, which is really kind of a weird comparison to make, I feel like, but also seems kind of apt. I don't know. I'm trying to pin this down. Whenever I start up a new show, it usually takes me a bunch of episodes to kind of get in the groove, to kind of like talk about things and joke about things like properly. But this being like a first episode, and who knows when we're going to get the next one, I'm just doing my best to kind of pin down the vibe that I'm getting here. So if I keep throwing out a bunch of nonsense, bear with me, please. And we're only 3 minutes into or almost 4 minutes into a 27-minute thing. Buckle up, folks. We're in for a long one.
This is a leg. Just sew on a new one when we get
Oh, okay. Nice catch. I've been possessed by the spirit of Vin Diesel. I know how to drive real good now.
So, Jack, as I was saying before you bolted on us, my blood, it's purple. Right.
Oh, I thought she was gonna.
me. Black blood.
All Jack needed to do was answer correctly, and Papa would have shown him some mercy.
What happens to Mud and Breadhead?
I do love that it's stuck in the hole in his head.
Papa be able to protect you when the whole island pieces together what you are.
I'm gonna make sure they don't.
Okay. Okay, so she's the one with the black blood, right? They were saying, like, what? Beware the one with black blood or something like that? Like, this is already something I know I'm gonna have to watch a shit ton of reactions for. Also, like, the locking in of the aspect ratio here.
Shit.
I love the glowing of the eyes as well. Think it's gonna take more than that to take them out? Yeah, definitely. Oh God.
Kills me to do this to one of my own. So I won't. Breadhead.
Yeah, I'll leave it to Breadhead to do it.
Please, listen to me.
More and more, I'm getting more of the Nickelodeon kind of vibe from the animation here.
Our shop won't be the same without you, buddy.
I do like that they're giving us some of the captions here for some of the harder to understand lines.
Cement him.
Yo, cement shoes? Yo, just... Butt up, butt up, butt up. Yo, and they just live there forever because they're undead, right? That is a fate worse than death. That sucks. Yeah, and here the aspect ratio came back up after that scene. The fuck? I'm just taking this in at this point. Oh,
To the whale belly butcher shop.
part 2. Interesting. It's kind of like, how long was that? It's about 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. It's like multiple episodes in one, kind of. Well, you know they can store shit inside of them, right?
Impressive stuff out there for your first job.
Melancholy.
For me instead. I'll pay you triple whatever Kenny boy's giving you.
Triple or nothing is still nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ken
Nice.
brings us invaluable life experiences.
Yo, he's just like... Yo, alright.
Look, you ungrateful.
Me and my friends at one point tried to make a rum watermelon where we just kind of like opened up little parts of a watermelon and like stuck a bottle of like rum or vodka. I guess it was rum. Stuck it in there for it to kind of like soak into the watermelon. It did not work very well. So when I see Breadhead with kind of like all the bottles sticking out of him, I have to think, you know, people do make beer bread, right? I have to think this guy's going to be very fermented by the end of the day. I hope it works better for him than it did with me and the watermelon, is all I'm going to say.
Little stains.
You're just mad because your greatest fear is finally being realized. Me, an official member of the Smiling Dead.
Ugh. Oh, God. That, like, hurt to watch.
Crazy shit herself.
Too late. I already have.
Now look at you, huh? Delicate. unscarred, all your original limbs, untouched by this putrid world. And I would like to keep it that way.
Damn, I love the stylistic stuff in the animation.
Musty, rusty all over.
All right, and even that here, I'm gonna click back here for a second. Like this, even like I've been talking about the Nickelodeon stuff, and even this, I feel like Ren and Stimpy would do like really gross like close-ups of like characters' faces and stuff like that. And I feel like this and this, and there's one other one that I didn't get back to, very much feels in that vein. Like with every passing second, I'm getting more and more like 90s Nickelodeon vibes from this. And I really hope that's intentional, because as someone who grew up watching that shit, like I can't get like enough of that. Also, with this character here, like I made the Primus reference with, is this Mud? Is this, no, that's Ken the Butcher with the cleaver sticking through it. But the one character whose name is Mud, I made the Primus reference with my name is Mud. This guy kind of looks like the Frizzle Fry. Maybe whoever made this is a big Primus fan. Who knows? I really hope so. Primus is great. I mean, Primus sucks. Let's continue.
Rusty all over. You ain't one of us. And you never will be.
Damn.
As I was saying, I may have our biggest job yet.
Ooh, what's the take? Better be enough to get me one of them cozy mattresses.
Oh, no.
Sick of sleeping on that meat hook.
No, Mud. This has nothing to do with Scarab. More
Oh,
like
hi. Guy in the corner.
human egg.
Human egg.
Human egg.
Yeah, I caught on a little faster.
I did some digging and figured out where it is. Paradise Lost. We sneak our way into heaven, snatch the egg from its
Heaven?
frail old mother, then smash it in front of the whole town. Boom! We're legends!
Well, Paradise Lost belongs to the virtues.
I think, hang on one second. I need to just, especially from that little scene right there of Mel talking. Just because I've been mentioning, the eyes not as much. Okay, never mind. I was definitely thinking, like I mentioned Kablam earlier, and I was thinking like, especially like I mentioned with the eyes being as big as they are in here. I was thinking she looked a lot like the main characters, Henry and June, but their eyes are a little smaller than I remember. I just wanted another Nickelodeon reference in here.
Haven't I ever told you what being sentenced to an eternity in the Inferno is like? Imagine being subjected to a never-ending rain of filthy, icy slush.
I was gonna say, that's something out of the Inferno right there.
Every fold of your body as you lay frozen and numb, but yet you can't focus on any of it. It's the excruciating pain of pulling out
Oh,
a
no.
own toenail.
Jesus Christ. I hated that.
Pretty easy to me.
Those in favor of a mutiny, point and say, go to hell.
Go to hell.
Mother daughter talk now.
Him just like carrying her out. And she's just like, whoop. Just no animation on her.
Nick, what are you selling these idiots, huh? There's only ever one human walking around this shithole, and that's you.
That's
Yeah.
the beauty of it, Ken. I'm lying! It's just some dumb angel egg. All those idiots in town will go crazy about it. We dress it up, destroy it, and then no one will think twice about me being human again.
Okay.
I'm sick of you cementing all my buddies!
And whose fault is that? Jack saw you.
Also, I love the little bits of breath coming out in the cold.
Not much we can do about that.
The show looks awesome. And it was the same thing for me. Just real quick, like, it was the same thing for me with Digital Circus. I kind of looked at some of the initial shots and I was like, ugh, I don't like how this looks. It looks like an N64 game came to life. But then when I actually watched the pilot, I was like, oh, this in motion, like, it's incredibly well animated. And kind of the same thing here. I was like, oh, a lot of the characters just look kind of ugly. And I mean, that's the point, given that they're in, like, they're undead. They're in hell or whatever you want to call this undead world. I don't think they said. They might have, but I might have missed it. But at the same time, like, all the little animation stuff is so phenomenally done here. Like, I am just like feasting on this. Like, every little aspect I'm feasting with my eyes, even at the point where Mel was kind of looking down and her eyes were just kind of like darting around here and there. Just even tiny little things like that just look so good here. And I'm just like, I hope this ends up being a good reaction, not just one of those where like the only talking I do is when I pause, just because when it's going, I'm just kind of like, ooh, oh yeah, oh, that looks good. Like, but just internally in my head as I'm just like watching, you know? So I guess we'll see. Like and subscribe.
But you straight up told Romeo, who then told Kathy, who then told Sid. And now I'm missing a dishwasher, a busboy, and 2 waitresses!
Damn, cemented all of them.
Picture this. Ken the Butcher, handsome leader of
Not the handsome Squidward.
slays the humans.
As he's winding it.
District for another 10,000 years until the human is born again. Blah blah blah. Also throwing some crap advertising the restaurant. Just look it over. If there's any problem at all, I swear I'll never bring it up again.
All this info is legit. The times, locations,
Mad sus.
Triple checked, sources confirmed, and then silenced. Blech.
Of course. No, cemented.
Okay, you win.
Down at the bottom.
One condition. You don't leave my side. You pull any stunts like earlier today, and you never see sunlight again.
Because cemented. Nice transition. Part 3, the Angel Egg scheme. Okay, these are a little more connected than, oh, hold on. Was that, like, the actual, like... Nope. Missed it. Give me 1 second here. I just need to see. I did read the Inferno. Trespassers will be detained and sent to... Okay, so they're not in the Inferno, but it does look kind of like how Dante had it, like a circles kind of going down, get smaller and smaller as you go. Can't really make out any details there, but you know, very, very Dante there. Paradise Lost. They said that was a virtue, so that is a type of angel then, right?
Morning, officer. I believe everything should be in order.
Virtue Corp, okay. I gotta check every box. Oh god, okay. Ooh, I like the little halo too. Yep.
All clear.
Nice. Oh god. Oh, very Inglorious Bastards. The hiding under the thing of the truck.
We are pleased, and you are a filthy, rancid rotling.
Damn.
You may proceed.
They just have to go through that degradation, right? I like the effect on that guy's voice, too. So this is heaven in this series. They're gonna steal the uniforms. Yeah, hell yeah.
Breadhead, you're on angel duty.
Oh, I love how that was portrayed on the map. Nice. Wait, did he cut off his own head? Yo. Good lord. He did cut off his own head, didn't he?
Get the the guards to focus on our little distraction.
Also, I love the music in the background here.
How long has it been? 5,000 years?
Actually, 5,245 years. But who's counting?
Oh,
How's my
time flies, right? Got him.
I hate ya. I'll always hate ya.
Damn.
I will never.
Fuck you, Joshua.
3, 2, 1.
So it's one of those things like,
Got it. That ain't
it's just one of those things like, if they tell you the plan in advance, it's not going to go well. But if they tell you the plan as they're doing the plan, it's going to go off without a hitch. So I expect not much resistance, at least for getting the egg. Maybe to come back, they'll get some. But that's like one of like the #1 rules of TV shows. If they tell you the plan in advance, shit's getting fucked.
angel storm is forming. Stop it before it rips this place apart.
So, things are going pretty smooth, don't you think?
Just like I said, pretty smooth.
You're, proud of me, right? You know, with everything going according to plan and all.
I mean, let's wait till the job's over.
Ken?
Need to make a pit stop. Just
Gotta piss.
What happened to don't leave my side?
plans change. This is what you want, right? To be one of us, a member of the smiling.
Okay.
Here's your chance. Meet me at the stairway. We go up together.
The stairway to heaven.
Wait for me.
There's a lady who's sure. She's dead. Need I say more? And she's walking up the stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows she'll find an egg that probably glows. And she's buying the stairway to heaven.
This may sting for just a moment.
Oh, that's what we saw earlier. The virtue temperance. Okay. Who knows?
Butcher! How did you find me?
Oh, okay. That's the laboratory. Damn. Poor bird.
Kept my promise, Ken.
Or whatever that is.
Never spoken a word, any of it, to anyone. Please, reconsider your options.
Yo, not killed with his own bird. That's rough.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't want that kind of heat, mate.
Hi. He had to do it, though. All these characters, I don't know if we're going to get any of these backstories.
This way, child.
Oh. They're hip. They know she's here. Egg.
Child blessed by black blood.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Bad intel.
No. The worst intel.
How you've grown.
Nice shot, by the way.
Old child, you cannot hide what you are from me.
Hey, can I just have the egg and dip, please? You can lay another one, right? Good lord. Oh. That's brutal as fuck. There's something about it, like... I'm usually good with body horror stuff, but that was disgusting as hell. I don't know if it's because the brain was still, like, moving and writhing and stuff. Ah, shit.
Tame the storm. I'll take care of the intruders.
It's Ken's fault.
Put me back! Put me back!
It's all going to shit. Oh. Okay.
You do hear
Also, great shot with the reflection in the eyes. I loved that.
The call of the prophecy echoes louder each day.
Damn. Also, be really careful with that egg, please. Plans changed. I feel like one of these characters isn't gonna make it out.
A legion of angels to rain fire upon all those who rot upon the earth.
That was a little too... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's... a little too easy. The way it's moving, too. Oh, my head's back.
Meet me at the entrance.
Yo, that shot's animated so fucking well.
Pinky promises mean nothing to you.
Give me shit later.
Foolish blind human.
Yo, just get the fuck out. Thanks, Breadhead. Oh, no. Thanks, Mud. That's Mud, right?
Not your feet upon the land to be raised. When your day of destiny arrives, we shall be there to guide you on silver wings.
Yo, he's snorting yeast to, like, power up. That's insane. That's awesome. This is... I have so many thoughts, but I also feel like I have no thoughts at the same time. Ken? Yo, if Ken dies episode 1, that's gonna be fucking nuts. He might. Also, very, very quick aspect ratio changes there. Okay.
I'm invincible! Me! A member of the Smiling Dead!
I wouldn't say invincible. You came real close to kicking it back there. Yeah, now she passes out.
I'll make sure you never end up like one of us.
Okay. Is that it? Part 4! The human death ceremony. Is this with the egg or what?
Listen to the Gaslight District. Today, I present to you the human egg.
Okay. Just
Together, kid.
spike it upon the thing.
A prayer to the black hand.
Hold on. Do I know how to... Do I remember how to...
Little human hiding in that egg.
There we go.
Listen and listen good.
That's awesome that that's like a sign of reverence.
Find peace in our land as we will bathe this spike in your black blood time and time again. For you are the one thing to threaten our gift of eternal life. Now, let us rejoice in our victory. Let us restart the cycle. Let us praise the black.
Ooh, I love... Look at that shadow in the background right there.
1,000 years. Now, just like you planned.
Yeah. Plans change though, right?
To the human. Life for us eternal!
Oh? What the fuck is gonna hatch out of it?
No, not now.
Yo, that shot with the spotlight though. What the fuck is gonna hatch though? An angel? Yeah, okay. Similar to the crow kind of thing we saw up in heaven.
Liars!
Yeah.
Hobgoblins! Liars and cheats! Bloody fibbers!
Well, that's an interesting twist right at the end.
That's not a human.
That's a human. Pointing at Mel.
What do we do now?
Run. Part 5. You run. Is that the end?
To the Gaslight District.
No.
The land
Maybe.
of eternal life. For all but one of its denizens. A place where everyone has secrets to bury.
Is this like an intro at the end of the first episode?
6 feet deep or 1,000 fathoms under the sea. Eventually, all things rise to the surface.
It's Rapture. Okay, so this is it, right? I'm just waiting. Oh, there's still like a minute. I don't know if the credits are going to last that long. Okay, all right. Part-time Seagull. I'm waiting for the cast real quick. So I love this. Oh, they got plushies. All right. Hold on. Alana Fitzgerald. I'm trying to see if there's anybody I recognize. Breadhead is Get Gianni. Gianni. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but Get Gianni on I used to know on Twitter. I've seen a couple things pop up here and there. Virtue Leader was Michael Kovac, who pops up in just every independent animation thing. I don't recognize any of the other voice actors. I'm trying to see if there is... What is this? Prophetic Threat Alert. Human threat remains uncontained. All denizens are reminded that false sightings or malicious reports will be prosecuted as deliberate acts of terror against the Gaslight District. Offenders will be prosecuted according to Protocol Omega. 7-year compliance is mandatory. Your cooperation appreciated. Remain vigilant. Stay indoors. Arm yourselves. Okay. So, man, there's so much to talk about here. It's hard to know where to start. I've talked enough about the animation. I loved it. The kind of, like I said, the kind of stop motion feel to it, the kind of jankiness to it, the kind of ugliness to it, works very much in this show's favor already. Like I said, I was really considering like what the kind of hook is going to be. But if I had to warrant a guess, I would say just kind of Mel keeping secret the fact that she's a human while kind of going along with all of their schemes and all of their plans and all of their stuff to kind of like mask the fact that she's a human and just kind of kick that can down the road, so to speak. Now for sure we're going to do a heist that we're sure is going to like lead us to what the human thing is, right? Because there seems to be one human down here that I don't know if I picked up on what necessarily would happen if the human gets sacrificed or what power is in the blood or anything like that. Just I know that Mel is that person, right? So, man, it's just like I have to watch this again. Like I said, this is one of those things that I can't wait to watch other reactors cover. I can't wait to just watch this again and again and again and just get all the kind of points of reference that I can of just other people and their takes and just everything about this, because it's very fascinating. I love the animation. Like I said, that's the highest point, I think, to me, just the fact that it brought me so back to the 90s, like I said, with that kind of animation style, but yet still feels so current at the same time. It's very bizarre. It's very hard to explain, but that's just the feelings that I got watching this. I very much enjoyed it. It's very brutal. Like, I know that a lot of people said, like, with Murder Drones with Glitch, I know they were saying, like, okay, you can get away with all of the robot violence because they're robots and it's not blood, it's oil. But this was very gory at the same time. Stylized, yes, to a certain extent. But that one shot where the guy... Ken the Butcher pulled that one guy's head off and like his brain, the brainstem was still kind of moving around down there. That was disgusting as hell. And then I forgot if he chomped on it or if he just kind of crushed the brain or whatever, but that was gnarly. I want to say I really liked it. Like I said at the very beginning, I never watched any trailers, so I didn't have much expectations going in, just that Glitch does not miss. They didn't miss here. It's one of those things, like, I'm very curious to see more. I feel like with some shows, I kind of know how future episodes are going to play out. Like, I know with a new episode of Digital Circus, we're going to focus in on probably one of the characters and learn about them, and we're going to have some kind of a scenario where we kind of learn more about a character and what they're up to mentally, kind of, so to speak. Like, I'm thinking of the last couple where we got a lot of Kinger, we got a lot of Gangle in the fast food episode, and so it's kind of like going forward, I'm like, all right, I know we're gonna get a Jax episode, we kind of got a lot of Zooble as well, but we're just kind of gonna get it like an episode per character, kind of, so to speak. Whereas this, I'm just kind of like, I don't know if it's just going to be more heists moving forward. I don't know what lies in store for us for the future. So the fact that it's keeping me guessing here is good, because I don't know what to expect. And it keeps me wanting more episodes to come out. And I really hope the wait isn't going to be too bad for more of these. Because I want more. I really hope this does really well. I'm watching this the day it comes out. So, hey, with all of the Glitch stuff, there's a link to it in the description of the YouTube video here below. Check it out if you haven't. Please go give it a like. Please go support Glitch. Buy a plushie. Buy a Mel or a Breadhead plushie. Please. As far as the characters go, the main cast, I don't feel too much of a connection to any of them. Like, I don't have anybody that I would say like sticks out as my favorite so far. Maybe Mel, just because she seems to be like the main character kind of archetype. I just want to see weird shit happen on my screen, if that makes sense, at least as of right now. Whereas after the first episode of, like, let's say Digital Circus, you know, I very much enjoyed Pomni, and like, I definitely had like a hierarchy of characters after that one. Whereas this one, I feel like I don't particularly. I'm just like, okay, whatever they want to present to me next, I'm ready for it, because I guess it just goes to show, like, they did a good job of presenting the group as a unit compared to like individual characters who just happen to be in a group together, right? So I really hope everything that I said is kind of what they were going for here. At least that's what I took away from it. So I guess in closing, I don't have too much else to say. I'm just really curious to hear what y'all have to say. Was I spot on with my comparisons to 90s Nickelodeon stuff, or was I just completely off base? Did you love this? Did you hate it? How does it compare to some of the other Glitch stuff? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out. And hey, I would say come back next time. Who knows when that's going to be? But check out some of my other stuff as well, especially some of my indie animation stuff. That's all I got for today. So I'll catch you next time with the next episode of the Gaslight District, or whatever you come back for. Take it easy, everybody.